Now, if your house isn't big enough to keep a cat or a dog or a bird, have you ever considered keeping a mini beast, such as this little spiny leaf stick insect? It's a phasmid, and phasmid means like a ghost. And this little critter can blend into its environment and predators can't detect it. It kind of looks like a shriveled up, dried up autumn leaf. And you know what? She's going to try and scare you. Whoa. And if she makes herself look bigger and scarier and meaner, predators won't eat her. And she kind of looks like a scorpion, doesn't she? Look at the curled up tail. Looks like she's got a stinger on the end of it. She hasn't. She's totally harmless. She's what we call a herbivore, which means she eats gum leaves for breakfast, lunch and tea. Pretty boring diet, but an excellent and exciting pet. You can tell she's an insect. She has an exoskeleton. Unlike you and I, we have our skeleton on the inside. Insects have their skeleton on the outside. That's good protection from danger. And check out those little feelers. They're called antennae, and they use them for feeling around their environment so they can find their way about. Now count her legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 legs means she belongs to the class Insectia or Hexapoda. And she has 3 body parts. There's a head, there's a middle bit called the thorax, and the big fat end bit's called the abdomen. And some people have fat abdomens too, but for different reasons. Now this is a male. Poor old thing's only got 5 legs. But don't worry about that. These insects can regrow their legs again. That's handy, isn't it? I wish we could do that. And this little male here's got much longer antennae. And when he gets agitated, they lift up their tail like a wasp. The handy thing about being a male when you're a spiny leaf stick insect is that you can fly and females can't. That's not fair, is it? Now this is a stick insect egg, and they lay up to 3 or 4 eggs per day. Now don't worry, I'm not being foolish. This is not a bull ant. It's a hyperactive baby stick insect, and they look kind of like bull ants. They mimic bull ants to scare away predators. You wouldn't want to eat a bull ant. You get stuck on the nose. Pretty clever, hey? Now the great thing about keeping stick insects is it's really easy. All you need is a nice vivarium such as this exoteric cage. You need a sprayer bottle to spray them every day, and all they eat are gum leaves. Pretty easy, hey? And cheap. Now there's hundreds of different varieties of phasmids in Australia, and this is a Goliath stick insect. This one comes from tropical northern regions of Australia. This one's lost its leg. Don't worry, as I said, they grow back again. It happens when they're overcrowded or the enclosure's not big enough, or simply when they dry out. You need to spray them every day. Have a good look at these wings. If I can spread them out gently, you might notice she's got like a reddy colour underneath. And that's her natural way of saying, back off, I'm dangerous. And ready nature means stop, kind of like our stop sign. Now the things you really must remember when you're keeping stick insects is to spray them once a day, at least, otherwise they will dry out. And you must make sure that their gum leaves are fresh at all times. Now the most important thing of all is to keep the animals nice and warm. Remember, they are subtropical, so they're found from northern New South Wales to the top of Queensland in Cape York. So if they're cold, they won't breed, their eggs won't hatch, and they'll be pretty sad in captivity. So look after them, and they'll be the best pet you've ever owned. You're gorgeous.